They say walk in your truth and not in your shadows. They also tell you you're too much, making you feel like a burden, but they always want you to speak up for what isn't spoken. Unspoken truth, hiding behind an unspoken poet, unspoken stories, never get told by unspoken words.
Yo, what's good? It's your girl, Becky the Poet. Welcome to the Unspoken Words podcast. Today we have two special guests. Go ahead and introduce yourself, special guests.
I'm Coach KT.
Hey, and I'm Rishuun McCaleb, man.
Nice. So I brought them on the show because they're personal trainers. So I know if you out here in Dallas, you've probably ran into their Instagram. You probably see me post them. But they're great trainers out here. And I really believe fitness is really important to mental health. I feel like I got seriously into fitness just because mentally, like, I was doing everything. I wasn't drinking, I was eating better, but it was like I wasn't feeling better, like, with my body. So the only way to change that, unless I want to get a BBL.
Yeah.
But I guess the only way to change that is to work out. So I've been working out with Coach KT for a minute, and I like the style of his training, but also been watching Coach Rishuun, and your style of training is great too. So I know when it comes down to training, you guys have to make it different, especially competing with, not competing, just like in the business of personal training. So what makes your training different from any other trainer?
Person. I don't really go by the books. I might see something that's a book workout and I want to add my own thing to it. Like, I don't want to do something that somebody else did. So mine more, I don't have one style of training. I got a few styles, and like I learned this one here, and it's like all together.
Nice. What about you?
For me, I just like the challenge, you know. I just like just taking it, you know, over and beyond, the extra, you know, going the extra mile. You can do a basic lunge on your own, so I just like, you know, let's do it, let's make it different, you know, just like he said, not just going by the book, you know. You can do a basic squat on your own, like that's cool, but let's challenge yourself and let's take it to the next level. So that's probably it for me.
Wow. Well, I on Instagram, I'll tell you this right now. You guys are very, very intense, and I always laugh because I'm like, I know he's not gonna have me do this. And I come in the gym, sure enough, I'm doing exactly what they're doing on Instagram. So I feel like you guys have a lot of faith, or not faith. You guys have a lot of like confident in your clientele, probably more confident than we do in general. So like, how do you deal with clients who see you guys like do this on Instagram, and then you're like, hey, we're gonna do this, and they're like, I saw you do this on Instagram, but you expect me to do this? Like, how do you deal with clients? I guess them like not wanting to do something that they think they can't do.
Well, my method is, yeah, you can't do it. Maybe you can't. But if I work these group of muscles for a while, I feel like I can get you stronger to be able to do the exercise, and then one day I'm just gonna throw it out there in the session and let's try it. But you thinking I'm just making you try something. I've been thinking about this before, working you up to be able to do this.
Nice. What about you, Rishuun?
I guess my method is, I just tell them, you know, your body can do whatever. You know, it's just your mind. You gotta convince to do it. You know, your body can do whatever. Like, you see all the crazy things we do, and you know, it seems cool, but you know, we probably won't ask you to do it right then and there. But at some moment, you know, you can take it to the next level. So, and it looks intense until you try. You know what I'm saying? It's like a quote that says, you know, it's crazy until you actually do it. So, yeah, it could be done. You know, it's doable. It's not like it's not doable. It's just it look like simple box jump. You know, it seems hard, but until you do it, you're like, okay, and that gives me that confidence right there to do it again, and then to level up again, you know?
Nice. I will say, when it comes down to working out, mental toughness is a big factor. And you touched upon like how sometimes like your body can do it, you just mentally like psych yourself out. So we'll start with you, Rishuun. Like people who, like some of your clients come in and they're just like not all there, right? But they show up, and how do you deal with like, I guess the I can'ts, or I don't want to, or like not today type of energy?
I get tired of I can't. Right. Just say that first.
Like the first time usually when I hear I can't, I be like, hey, you know, I stop there right there, like, you don't even say that word in here, you know what I'm saying? Like, second thing, I just kind of make them remember why they doing it. Like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? You here to work out, you here to change your life. So, you know, remember why you're doing it. So that's the second thing. Is the first thing I'm telling them, hey, we can't we can't go far saying can't, you know what I'm saying? So let's stop it right there. But then I tell them, you know, hey, remember why you started.
Nice. What about you, KT? What do you tell your clientels who like for example, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm one of those people. When I work out with Coach KT, dude, I come in, I'm like, I know he been to have me doing some crazy stuff. But
I ain't leave the can't word out the door. That'd be the first thing I say. And then I let them know if you already said you can't do it, then you can't do it.
Defeated, yeah.
Yeah, in your mind you can't do it. If your mind can't do it, then nobody ain't gonna do it. So.
nice. How do you guys come up with all these crazy workouts that you guys do for yourself? Cause I be watching y'all work out on Instagram, and y'all's workout is very, very intense, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's like, I don't know what y'all was doing. Y'all was doing some plyometric stuff, jumping over ties, hopping in and out. How do you guys come up with your workouts for yourself, and how does it differ from coming out workouts for your clients?
I know why I do it. I do it because it's harder for men to attract people like to watch their Instagram or social media with doing a basic squat that they see everybody else doing. So I know people get bored fast. Sometimes I get bored working out, and yes, they came out of my mouth as a trainer. Sometimes I get bored doing the same workout, so I just gotta make it different. If I get bored, I know they're gonna get bored, then people gonna leave. So you keep people having fun, your retention stays around, people come back every month.
I say, just for ourselves, you know what I'm saying, working out, I guess, you know, just, you have to challenge yourself every day. So either if it's simple with a push-up, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, let's take it to the next level, man, let's do a Superman, or a squat, you know, let's take it to the next level and do, you know, a squat jump or something like that. It's just, you know, and then just kind of nitpicking off each other, you know what I'm saying? I could do so much on my own, he could do so much on his own, but kind of when we get together, you know, I get off track all the time, and he be like, hey, we right here, bro, you know what I'm saying? We right here, so.
Two minds better than one. So
yeah.
That is true.
That's how the workout gets to where they at. I said, let's do this. He said, let's add this on to it.
Well, I see it this way, he be like, oh, let's add this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he said, he'll speed, you know, he preferably be first thing his speed coach, you know what I'm saying? So he'll see this and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You know?
I will say you guys are very good at, I guess, educating each other continually, and like continuing to learn, and it shows, because if I have a trainer and like, one, I want my trainer to look just as good at, because like, why would you you know, but I mean, there are people who can like have the textbook knowledge, right?
Yeah.
But it's also, you got to do it for yourself first. So you guys are already the product of your brand.
Trying to sell myself, sell my name. I gotta look up the par.
We're not selling our body parts. I'm just kidding.
Not that kind of sale.
But I will say, when you guys are like learning and educating each other, like, do you guys ever take offense or anything, or is this all just like you guys are acceptance of everything?
Nah.
I guess it just depends on the person too, you know? Like it depends on where you at, you know, in your culture.
Not us though. We ain't gonna have no this.
We joke about it all the time though, you know, they talk about my legs, but it's, you know.
So you have small legs? You have chicken legs?
Always.
But he do work on his legs a lot. He probably hit his legs about 3 times a week.
A lot, you know.
Lately anyway.
So how do you guys go out and find new clients?
Instagram.
Why did I repeat that?
Social media.
Man,
the stuff we do gonna bring the clients around, so, and then your clients, they get here, then they tell the people, so.
And then we started doing this, like we started doing this brunch thing every Saturday, like before, you know, pre-COVID, like we started doing that, and that was kind of booming like fast, just going out and just being ourselves, you know.
Passing out cards
got
to
cards,
random people.
Go to the mall, you know, the mall every week just to.
See, they don't see all that behind the scene work that we put in.
Yeah.
They just see us in here going crazy in the gym.
And dancing. Just kidding.
Pass our cards, put them on cars, businesses. We put in a lot of extra work behind.
Nice. And you guys all came from the same gym, right?
For a while, Fitness Connect.
Yeah, and it's
I didn't speak on them though.
You shouldn't. That's why I was like,
I don't know
the
why
same
I said
gym.
the name.
And sure, we can. I'm just kidding. But I will say, you actually didn't start off as a trainer there.
Oh no, I wasn't.
So how did you get into training, and how did you know this is like what you want to do and make a living off of it?
I mean, I just was, because I was just selling it to them, you know what I'm saying? I was still a trainer, I just, you know, was kind of the ones to go out and get it, you know, go out and find someone who maybe doing a rep wrong and be like, okay, hey, you need to be, you know, I maybe show them, hey, let's do it like this, and hey, next thing you know, they're in a consultation, you know, and you signed up for training now, you know.
So it really helped him out because he knew how to go talk to people.
Yeah.
So I kind of failed at that part by going to talk by mouth.
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable finding my clients by letting people see what I can do.
Yeah.
And
That works too, though.
yeah, so now I'm more comfortable with stepping out and talking to people now, like about my training, cause I look more of the part. Maybe at the time I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't working out as hard as I am now. So
I would say confidence comes.
yeah.
And then the more you're confident you are and you speak about your brand and whatnot. I will say, when it comes down to like fitness in general, I feel like it's not as easy as people think it is. You know, I feel like a diet has to do with it, and also just like showing up and being consistent. You speak about consistency all the time. So how do you, like, you know, clients cancel, clients don't come in, they disappear for 6 months. Do they always come back?
I always come back. I ain't had one that ain't come back yet. If they left, it's probably for a reason. Maybe they moved, or it could have been a financial situation at the time, because somebody, you never know what happened to somebody's life. They can afford this month.
Yeah.
Something happened, a family emergency, they can't afford it next month. So, but for the most part, they always come back. They like your training, they getting results, they come back.
So what do you guys do besides like the training stuff? What's another part of the entrepreneur, personal training, business side that we also don't see?
We do the clothes, the merchandise for the brands, things of that nature. I actually model, you know, trying to build it.
Which shocked me.
Yeah, modeling portfolio up, just trying to build that up. I don't know, I'm just trying to, you know, let my talents work for themselves, you know, whatever I find out, you know, you never know what you can do, you know?
Yeah.
So, just kind of letting it work for itself.
Nice.
Hopefully it's training lead or something else.
Right.
Do you guys always have I guess the end goal of an entrepreneur who's personal trainer, do you guys always have an end goal of owning your own gym, or what is y'all's end goal? Like, let's say 10 years from now, where do you guys see yourself, like, still training, or what's going on?
10 years.
Yeah, I definitely see myself still training, but
Probably
I'll
more, I don't know, mine might be more virtual.
yeah.
I'm beginning older. I'm 30 now. I'll be 40. So like,
Right,
my son will be 13 in 10 years. So I know he'll be playing sports. So I want to have like money just coming in from like a website that I'm also working on right now.
Yeah.
So I can be different parts of the world, and I can go see my son play football and still have money coming in on the back end.
Nice.
So I don't plan on being in the gym like 6 days a week like I do now.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I just plan, like I said, serial entrepreneur is always the goal for me. And when you think of serial entrepreneur, it's kind of like selling your business to other people, but I kind of just want to just thrive, and you know, the fitness is the center thing, but you know, the modeling, you know, the public speaking, maybe, you know, all of those venues, just to take off in those venues. Long term though, I want to be in a movie, man. I do want to be in a movie. Like,
I can see you being you be a stunt man.
doing something, yeah. You know, I feel like I can be.
Or you ain't gotta be a stunt. You can be an actual guy that actually does like.
Look, movie on Netflix or something, you know.
Nice.
We like training, but we in the long run, we think this is gonna lead to something else.
Nice. Well, I see it. I see you guys got good goals, and I feel like every day you guys are getting more clientele. People talk about you guys all the time. I was like so rude. I didn't even ask, like, how'd you guys come up with, like, what is your brand name? Like, what is your fitness brand? So let's go ahead. Let's go. I want you to tell me what your brand name is, how you came up with it, and also tell me what it means to you.
So the first one is, what's my brand name? Is Faith Street Fitness. How did I come up with it? Man, I always just talked about faith, you know. A lot of people relate you know, faith with just spiritual, but they don't have to be spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Faith is, you know, is the substance of something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Believe
I
in
said,
that brand, that's
I
faith.
believed in it, and when it wasn't nothing, I believed in it, you know.
Yeah.
This is the third, it answers your third question, you know. When it wasn't nothing, you know, it still was something. So, and I believed in it, and I just try to embody that word faith, you know. Just faith is just something you don't see and you hope for, just like he said.
Yeah.
You believe that this is gonna turn into something else 10 years from now. So that's just kind of what I want to do, and just embody it by my workouts, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
My work ethic.
Well, I really like all y'all's like brands, like little name and stuff, because you do speed work and, you know, KT athletics. you know, it just brings athletes to you. And you've been training athletes since like for a while, you know.
4 years.
What is your? And I spoke with you before off camera and stuff. But what are your favorite clients?
Athletes, but I ain't gonna just say athletes now because I do love seeing people lose weight now. So
Yeah.
like, that's kind of speed work is what I specialize in, but also with weight loss.
Nice.
But my favorite athletes are athletes though, cause that's where it all started from.
Yeah.
I played sports all my life, so.
I feel like it's fun working with kids sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess so for me, it's I get a lot of the petite girls who come in, you know, the petite clients that want to pick up on some weight. So just like myself, so anytime I see those, but my favorite clients are anybody who just who bring that energy to
Yeah.
it, you know, just bring that
Anybody
energy
with a
to
big
it.
heart.
Right, just bring that energy to it. I do, you know, like he said, and if you got somebody who play, you know, sports back in the gap, like if you play sports in high school, then we can turn our workouts up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I will say, I was that girl that was like, I ain't trying to lift weights because I'm gonna get bulky. And it's so funny that like we still have people till this day still think that. But I will say, because of the pandemic, a lot of people are like, I need to get be healthy. I will say, I've seen people who got sick and, you know, like working out, like they got sick less. I feel like stress wise it helps a lot. As personal trainers who train other people, do you guys ever have like a rough day and then like do you take it out on your clients?
Oh no, I try not to.
Yeah.
You give them a hard ass fucking workout?
Now if they the reason I'm in a bad mood, then yeah.
Oh.
I be like, okay, she had a little attitude. Okay, I got to wait till this next shit.
Right.
Wait till what we do next.
But now, I try to leave my personal life at the door.
Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to leave it at the door, because down, you know, you don't need to see that. You don't pay for that. You pay for personal training. You
Yeah.
you don't pay for my personal life. So I try to leave that, separate the two.
So how do you distinguish one-on-one training and group training? Because you know how sometimes like people's like, well, why would I pay for one-on-one when I could just go to like a boot camp, whatever, you know? So how do you guys distinguish the two workouts?
One-on-one is just you and one other person, but some people get in their one-on-one session and not saying the trainer might not be enough motivation, but another person might make them go hard, make them go harder because they doing the workout with them, pushing a little bit more. So they might still, you have clients that like your trainer so much, they'll pay you the same price as a one-on-one and be in a small group with no problem. So it depends on what kind of relationship you got with your clients.
Yeah. Do you do boot camps?
Oh yeah, I do a few boot camps, but lately I've been kind of not doing boot camps, just due to, you know, just the clientele fluctuating up and down. But to me, you know, for me, I do the buddy sessions, like two, you know, 3 at a time. But you know, for me, like 4 or 5, that determines a group, you know. And like you said, it works for some other people because it turns them up, it makes them go harder. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just working out with 2 people or just myself. You know, that's tough too, but it's just one-on-one. I'm watching you set for set, rep for rep, you know, so.
Nice. Well,
Called small group training.
Small group training,
So we do a lot of small group training, 2 or 3 people. It's not really a camp, it's just small groups.
Nice. I feel like I sometimes like going to the gym because I feel motivated, but I will say I like working out here, like rather than going to like a big commercial gym, just because like, I
Tell
don't
me
know.
why you like working out here.
I like working out here because one, the energy is always there.
Hey,
The trainers keep it going. It's like, it's not just you. It's like a group of people, you know. And then 2, I just feel like you guys are knowledgeable about your stuff, and then you also like hype the client up, you know. And
I'm gonna make my client, even if she ain't there yet, I'm gonna make her feel like she the most beautiful person. When she look in that mirror, you can't tell her nothing when she step out.
KT, you somebody's finna slide in your DMs after this episode. You said all the right things. I will say, before we close out or anything, go ahead and give them your Instagram and how they can book you or contact you or train with you, and if you guys are accepting clients right now. My part, yes, always.
Yeah, of course.
I'm only accepting certain type of clients. So,
The real ones, man, the grinders.
like I said, the one with the heart. All the complaining, I can deal with complainers that still do the work.
Yeah.
If you ain't really here to work, just sit around.
I'm surprised you deal with me, man. I'm just kidding.
Need a clout at home, you know what I'm saying?
So my Instagram is Coach KT. _coach_KT. I don't know if I need to be giving my phone.
No, you probably just give your Instagram. That's good.
Instagram. Or on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, KT White.
Okay, my Instagram handle is win24hour, WIN_24HR.
Nice. All right, you guys. There you have it. 2 Dallas amazing personal trainers out here.
Thanks for having us, Becky.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube at Becky the Poet. And then follow me on Instagram, Becky the Poet, and the podcast, Unspoken Words Podcast. All right, you guys. Love ya.